What do you think? Have you ever been around people in Hollywood where you're like, they're shady, I don't want to be around them?
All the time, all the time. People want something. If you can benefit somebody else, they want it. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, I can benefit a lot of people in some way. So that you just got to. It's about like finding who's real and who's not. But it's a weird blurred line right there.
Do you look at young artists and go, I want to help that person? I think that person's great.
Of course, if I like the music, or even if I just like them as a person and I can help them, develop their sound more. Yeah, I'm into that.
That's great. Do you take them on the road, or how do you do it?
We've taken people on tours. Shout out this girl artist named Femme. Super super cool. We took her on tour. She's killing it now. On her own. Who else have we taking? We've taken Steve, my homie Steve. But it's just crazy because we've been around other successful people before they were successful.
Right, who?
Like Lil Mosey. Shout out to Lil Mosey. He's killing it right now, doing so good. I think we might have been one of the first people to
How
bring
many?
him out.
And this is a serious question. How many Lils are there? There's a lot of. It's like a huge thing now. Is the Lil Mosey?
Yeah, I think it's always been. It's always been a thing. It's probably bigger now than it ever has.
And that was a dude that you knew back before he was.
Yeah, this was
off.
Seattle. Seattle, 2-3 years ago, and now he's just killing it. And I'm not saying we did anything, for his success. I'm just saying we've just been around. I was around XXXTentacion. I stayed at Airbnb. I picked him up from the airport way back in the day, and it was just so cool.
Another
to be
insanely talented dude.
Oh man, yeah, so fucking talented. Him and Ski Mask, and it just. I think there's something about. I think all artists, if you surround yourself, what's what I'm trying to I was around XXX when they were just blowing up, and I wasn't shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think that rubs off on people a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You got to be around people that are doing what you want to do.
If you surround yourself with successful, talented, good people, I think that's where everybody comes from. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I was lucky enough to surround myself.
What separates those dudes? There's a lot of guys that get into that, try to do it. What separates those guys? Do you think is it work ethic? Is it just raw?
From unsuccessful?
Yeah,
people?
from the people that just don't figure out a way to put it together.
There's something. This might sound crazy, but I think there's something just really divine about it. Because, again, speaking about X, there was just something insanely cool. He just gave off this energy that I've never even felt before. Same with Juice WRLD. When I was around Juice WRLD a couple times, it just gave off this great divine energy that you know they're gonna be superstars and just kill it. And I feel like it sucks that their lives were taken so early. Yeah, but there's just something so divine about them as people.
So Lil Peep and all those guys, Mac Miller too.
Mac, yeah.
And did you know Mac well?
I would say we're friends, maybe more acquaintances friends, but we had hung out a few times.
Yeah.
Public settings and stuff.
Right.
He was so cool, man. He's one of my favorite artists.
Yeah. Do you think that addiction for whatever reason, a lot of people that are addicts or have that mentality end up being great artists?
Unfortunately, I think it seems to always kind of steer that way, where I do think that drugs can provide you, and not a specific drug, just drugs in general can provide you with a different look on life. It could help the music, it could hurt the music, but like I said, you could find that inspiration sober. Right. I just think a lot of people sometimes get in this habit of thinking that they can't be creative without drugs or some sort of stimulant.